Hi, in this video I'll discuss about Azure Logic Apps. So what is Azure Logic App? Microsoft says Azure Logic App is cloud-based platform for creating and running automated workflows that integrate your apps, data, services and systems. With this platform you can quickly develop highly scalable integration solution for your enterprise and business to business scenarios. Basically what does this mean? Azure Logic App, it helps us in automating some processes, some workflows. I'm going to show one of the workflow, the simplest workflow in this video. So what are Azure Logic App components? Workflow, manage connectors, triggers, actions. Workflow is basically graphical representation of the steps which we are going to perform. Manage connectors basically it helps us in connecting various sources. It can be sources can be any database, social media, FTP, others. Trigger it initiates the workflow. So triggers are of three type: poll, push, recurrence. Action basically any step we call it as an action. And how does it look like when we see? So this is a one example of the Azure Logic App. We'll create a one simple basic. So where we will have a one trigger and then there is the action HTTP trigger we will be using. The action will be the response which we will be getting. So let's just jump directly into the Azure portal and create our first Azure Logic App. I'm into Azure portal. To search for Logic App, I'll click in the search bar and I'll type Logic Apps and it shows the results. I'll click on the first Logic Apps. Then I need to click on add. I need to fill some information. First, I'll have to create a resource group. So I'll say Rohit Logic App Resource Group. Click OK. And type I'll keep it as standard. I'll have to name it. So I'll say Hello World Logic App. And region I'll select as East US2, publish as a workflow. And other option I'll keep it as a default. I'll click on Review plus Create. And click on create and it will take a couple of moments to get it completed. So the resource is created. I'll click on go to resource and it will take me to this page where I'll select the workflows to create our first workflow. Then I'll click on add. Okay, I think it is still creating. So just give it some minute. Just click on refresh. Click on add and here I'll give the name. So I'll say HTTP workflow. And state type I'll select as stateless and click on create. So once it is done, click on HTTP workflow. Then click on designer. In the designer, we have to select an operation. Basically, we have to add a trigger first. This trigger is going to initiate the workflow. Since we are going to create a HTTP type workflow, so I'll type the HTTP here. And it will be of the form request. Basically a request will come and we will return the output as in the message. So I'll click on request and I'll select it again and click on add new parameter. Click on method and just click outside once and then method will appear. First we are going to create a get. So select the get. Then click on save. So the trigger is created. Then click on this particular to add insert new steps. So once you click, you need to add an action. The action will be, we have to give the response. So I'll type the response here. And here select the response request. And in this, we will give the status code 200. And I'll just mention it. Hello world completed. So once you're done, click on save. Now to trigger it, click on the request again. Here it will show you the URL. Copy that, go to the another browser window, just type that and it will show you the output. Cool. So hello world is completed. We are good. We have successfully created our first workflow. Now next we will see how to create the post workflow. For that I'll go to the IO portal and I'll select the HTTP request and there instead of get I have to select the post and we know for post we have to pass some parameter or we can also call it as a payload. So to generate that basically it says give it a sample payload and it will automatically generate the schema for that and I have a one sample payload with me. So I'll just paste that. Basically I'm just passing the name and age. Click done. So it has automatically created a JSON schema for that. And please remember one thing, if you're going to hit this particular URL from the Postman, it says you need to add the content type header of application JSON, so which is also required when you're calling from the any other place. So I'll just select got it. I'll save it. Now instead of returning just the hello world as in the response, I want to return some dynamic content. So if I just select the body text box, it will show me the different options which I can select. If you see age and name is also coming here. So what I want, I'll just click on the name and it will say the name which I'm going to send. So save it and go back to the HTTP request, copy this URL. Now, now we have to open the Postman. So I have it here, the Postman window, and there I'll go and change it to post. I'll paste the URL, and remember we have to add the content type as in the application JSON. So I'll select that, and here I'll mention application JSON, and in the body I'll just pass it some raw. Select the raw and then pass in the body and hit send. So let's see what it is returning now. So it says hello Rohit. Cool. So we have successfully triggered the post workflow also. Next, we will see how to create a logic app in the Visual Studio. So right now I am in the Visual Studio. I'll click on create a new project. And here I need to select the resource group template. So I'll type resource here. And I'll select the Azure resource group. Click next. And here I'll give the name as logic app demo. And click create. I'll keep the framework .NET 4.7.2. And in this I'll select the template as logic app and then click OK. Once the project is created, we will see it has added couple of files. Now what we have to do, you need to go and click on the logicapp.json file. I'll say right click on that and then open with. Click on the logic app designer, click OK. Now it will prompt you for the Azure subscription which you want to select. And Visual Studio subscription I'll select. Okay, so resource group. I'll select the Rohit Logic App resource group. Okay, and region I'll keep it same as the resource group. Click OK. Once you click OK, it will open this particular view where you need to click on the blank logic app, or you can select any of the trigger which you want. Since we know we will be going to create up an HTTP one, so I'll go and select the HTTP request is received, and here again we have to create the steps which we have done in the Azure portal. So what I will do first, I will go and select the method, and then I need to select the get here, and once this is done, click on new step, and there we have to select the response. So I'll select the response, and here I'll say hello from Visual Studio. So once this is done, just save it, and then you have to deploy this. So to deploy, what you have to do, right click on your project, click on deploy, and it will show you the resource group which you have selected at the time of the pop-up which it has shown earlier. So click on that, the account which I have on which I need to deploy this. And it has by default selected the Visual Studio Enterprise, and it has also selected the resource group, and it has shown which files we are going to deploy. Click on edit parameter, and here we have to give the logic app name. So I'll say Visual Studio Logic App. Click on save then, and everything looks okay. Then click on deploy. It will take a couple of minutes to deploy your logic app into the Azure. So it says successfully deployed the logic app. Now let's go back to the Azure portal. And in the Azure portal, I'll go to the logic apps, and here I'll select the Visual Studio one which we have just created. And if you want, you can just click on the run trigger and then click on run. It will trigger the logic app status is succeeded, or else what you can do, click on the logic app designer and again click on the HTTP request is received. Copy this URL, go to any browser window, paste it, run that. Cool. It says hello from the Visual Studio. So this is how we can create any logic app in the Visual Studio and deploy using the same. Cool. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.